Good morning, and if you're just joining us on the NJ Real Estate Show, I'm your host, Antonia Rahman. I'm so glad that you're joining me this morning, and I am so glad to have on the show with us today our special guest speaker. I know a lot of you, some of you have actually emailed me and have asked me, what's going on? You're not ever addressing anything that has to do with the senior citizens. Well, we definitely are addressing a lot of issues today with the senior citizens as well as the 55 plus community living. So I have the pleasure of having with me today, this morning, Karen Robbins. She's the president of the Women Community Development in Mount Holly, New Jersey, which is known as the Commons. Let's welcome Karen this morning. Good morning, Karen. Thank you
Good
so much
morning,
for being on
Antonia.
this show.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I know that there are a lot of people out there who are looking always for community-based living within the ages of 55 and up.
hmm
And I understand that you have a beautiful facility there. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself and the company that you represent?
All right. Well, 6 years ago, I resigned as an executive at a company called AMBAC to create Women Community Development. And this company focuses on anchor properties that really affect the health of a neighborhood.
Okay.
And we have a wonderful property that we're working on in Mount Holly, which I'd like to talk to you about if that's possible.
Excellent. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. As much information as you can give us as
Okay.
possible. Great.
Um, it's a 27 unit property. It was originally created as a satellite campus for independent living by a continuing care facility, major continuing care facility. And unfortunately, they decided to sell it. And it was a place that people really enjoyed living in because they were able to be a part of a neighborhood, but at the same time enjoy the benefits of a continuing care facility. But in any event, when they sold it, it was preserved as an adult community,
Okay.
but it was made into a co-op. And
Okay.
even though in New York City, that's, it's a way of life to live in a
Oh, it
co-op.
sure is. I know. I'm from New York, and I
It's
sold several co-ops as a
right,
realtor
right. It
in New York. So
works
co-ops
really
work in
well
New York very well.
in other parts of the country, but unfortunately, in this part of New Jersey, it's just an unknown, and it was very
Mm.
difficult for people to get mortgages. So only a few of the co-op units were sold, and what we're doing is we're going to convert one of the buildings into a condominium.
Okay.
Most of the co-op owners live in, or actually all of them live in this one building, although we do have one that will be left and on the market, and there's another resale.
Okay.
And the other, there's three additional buildings which will be rentals. We're finding that there's a big demand right now
Oh,
for
there sure
adults
is. There
who are
sure is.
looking to have the benefits of living in an adult community, but they're not really in a position to own at this time. So
There
it's a
sure is.
rental. So at Woolman Commons, we have both. We have
Okay.
rental and we have
So you
home
have
ownership.
home ownership that it's a possibility that someone could go with, or as well you have renting.
That's right.
Excellent. What does the facility have to offer for anyone who's trying to rent or buy? What exactly does the facility have?
Oh, it has a lot. For one thing, the units themselves are ready to move in, and they're all well maintained.
Are
But
they
you
one
also,
bedrooms, two bedrooms?
we have one bedrooms available. We have
Okay.
one two-bedroom available for rent. But you also have it's in a great location where you can walk to everything. You can walk
Oh,
to
nice.
town. You
Very
can
nice.
walk to
So it's
gourmet
very
restaurants.
convenient.
It's
Okay.
extremely convenient. But at the same time, it's also um, in a warm and friendly small adult community. It's a great atmosphere. So
Nice. Very
and
nice.
you've got the best of both worlds. You have
Absolutely.
in-town living, yet it's also suburban in nature because we have beautiful landscaped private lawns that are
Mm.
very suburban, but as I said before, you have those conveniences of in-town living.
Okay.
And you also have the conveniences of being in an adult community with all of those amenities. Um, but at the same time, you're in a neighborhood. so you're not isolated. So we all have the best of both worlds for both renters and homeowners.
Okay, excellent. And can you tell me, at this facility, whether you're looking to rent or you're looking to buy, what would what are the rents going for? What can
Okay.
someone rent a one bedroom for?
The rents range from as low as $850 to as high as $930. It depends on the
On the
location
facility.
and
And
on the
what would
units
be the
themselves.
difference in price because of what one has opposed to what the other one does?
And units are
Oh, and units. Okay.
at the high end,
Okay.
and and then some of the first floor units are also at $930 as well.
Okay. Okay. And as far as the purchasing of the facility.
Purchasing, you can buy one of the condos for less than $100,000.
So under 100,000, folks. Did you hear that?
Right,
Where else
right,
can you go
right,
in
right.
South New Jersey and buy a home or a condo under 100,000? Not too many places.
And if you do, you're going to find that your housing expenses are going to be about the same as they would if you were renting.
Really?
If you own, they'll be about the same as if you were renting. Also, if you can buy in full, let's say you could sell your home and you have enough equity in it to pay in full at these prices, I think you might be able to. You'll have money left over to go on vacations and dine out.
Of course, absolutely.
So,
could you tell me what are some of the attributes? What are some of the amenities that the facility has?
Okay, there are many. I think I came up with 14, but
wow, 14.
I can
Did
remember
you hear that, folks? There's a lot of amenities.
For one thing, we have a great club room, which could also be considered a recreational room because.
All right, so let's go there because we do have a club room shot, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Okay.
Well, I see the fitness room there. We could look at the fitness room.
Oh, okay,
first.
so great. Let's look at the fitness room then. Okay. So this is the fitness room here, basically.
And you've got a bicycle, you've got everything you normally would find.
Okay.
And
is there a charge for that, or is that free?
It's free.
It's free. It's included.
It's included. And let's see. And the outdoor. There's a shot of the outdoors. Why don't you show them the outdoors, because that's part of fitness too. There's enough room, maybe.
So this is the outside of the living quarter facility, basically?
Yeah, all of them have different views. All of the units have either patios or decks. This is one of the lawns. We also have a private lawn right over there.
That's nice.
And so if you don't want to do your exercise inside, if it's a nice day, you can go outside. It's a totally private area, and you can see there's a large patio where you can picnic. We have a grill out there. We also have an outdoor stove for cool nights. There's another private area where you can put your hammock, perhaps.
Nice.
This is what I was
referring
to.
You have your own hammock.
I said it's suburban. Actually, it even could be rural if you look back there. Yet you're in town. So you've got the best of both worlds from that shot.
Very nice. Okay, let's go to this next shot that we also have.
Okay, yeah, we have a little greenhouse or sunroom. And in the wintertime, for those with green thumb, you can preserve your plants there. You can also sit out there and watch the snow on a winter day, too. It's just a beautiful atmosphere.
Very nice.
And in the summertime, we also have a screened-in area there, too, so you can sit out and be protected from the mosquitoes, etc. So that and beyond that, if for those who have a green thumb, we have a vegetable garden, too, and we have a gardening shed. So if you're committed to taking care of a garden and that's your cup of tea, you can garden. You don't have to. You're used to having your own yard. You still have it at Woolman Commons. If you don't like to garden, that's okay too. We have it's all landscaped, and we have an on-site groundskeeper who has a specialty in landscaping.
Oh,
So
very nice.
he's in charge of making everything spick and span, and the gardens are, well maintained. It's well landscaped. He lives on premises, so it's his home too. He really cares
Very nice. So
about it.
you have someone who's actually
Yeah,
in-house.
that's
So if
right.
there's ever an issue or anything with,
You, yep,
if the residents need help,
that's right.
he's there
He is. He's
24/7,
there
basically. That's
24/7.
good to know.
He's there for both renters and homeowners.
And
It's just
homeowners, that's
the payment
wonderful.
arrangement is different.
Okay. So we do have a clip here. This is how one of the living rooms is, I guess, designed.
Yep, that's our model apartment right there. We've got a nice living room area, dining area, kitchen, bedroom. All of the bedrooms have sliding doors with, really nice views. There's 760 square feet of living, no, 770 square feet of living space. And the units are lined with closets, um, lots of outlets. They're cable ready. 13-foot counter space in the kitchen,
Very nice.
which
Very
most
nice.
people don't have. You can have a really large home. You're not going to have 13 feet of cabinet
Right.
counter space.
Right.
There's excellent security in each building too. We have an outdoor security camera system.
Okay.
Each building has, and it records, so if there is an incident, we'll have a record of it.
Of course, that's good to know because people are usually always looking
Right.
for that. They want to make sure there's some type of security.
That's right. And we have what I call the Seinfeld machine inside. You buzz people in.
Oh, very nice.
And you'll find out who they are, and then you can buzz them in again into your unit.
It's kind of like having your own butler.
That's right. That is right. That's right. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is in the bathrooms,
Okay.
they have grab rails for the older residents.
Oh, that's good.
And
Okay.
they also have what I call the little motel heaters that can heat you up when
Oh,
you get out
nice.
of your
So you
tub.
could be nice and warm
So
and
there's
cozy
lots
in the
of
bathroom.
right. Right. But that club room, if we could find the club room, is one of the better really good amenity. We have in there a piano. We have a TV with a little Wii too, so
Okay.
you can also exercise using the Wii machine. We have cabinets filled with books and games, and we have a ping pong table, a pool table.
Oh, very nice.
We have, I know I'm probably missing something. Oh, and
That's
there's a
okay.
kitchen area too.
Oh, is there
And
really?
you can have private parties there. All you have to do is sign up, and that's also included with your
Very
maintenance or
nice.
your rent.
Very nice. Well, when we come back from this commercial, Karen is going to fill us in on some more information about the beautiful facility called the Commons, and we'll be right back.